So you're thinking about getting your real estate license and you don't know how to actually pass. We're going to show you how in just a minute. I know. I remember when I was taking my real estate, my broker's exam, I was so scared. So I totally understand you. And that was 19 years ago. And since then, I've sold over 2,000 homes. So I get it. Hey, I'm Krista Mashore. Here's the deal. What you need to understand about your real estate exam is that it has nothing at all to actually do with what you're going to be learning when you become a real estate agent. You're learning about all these things just so that you can pass the test. So first of all, understand that your objection is to pass the test, but you're not really learning much about how to actually sell real estate. So once you pass your exam, then you're going to have to really learn on not only how to sell real estate, but how to market yourself and to be a true entrepreneur and a true business person. But here's how I passed my test. I signed up for Allied Real Estate School. And then what I did was I answered all the questions, took all the trainings, and then basically they had a crash course where they gave you hundreds and hundreds of questions, actually thousands of questions. So I memorized those questions verbatim, word for word. And I made sure that I was getting at least 95% of those questions right every time that I retook the test. And here's what was so frustrating about it is none of the questions actually really rely at all or have anything to do with real estate. But you're going to have to actually sign up for the school, take your classes that you need to take, and then get the test questions, okay? At these different various schools like Allied, what they do is they actually send people in to take the real estate exam, and then they come back and they all have to memorize a certain amount of questions word for word. That's their job. Then they put all of these different questions into sample questions for the real estate exam. And so what I did was I just memorized them. And I will never forget this. This is a true story. I remember walking in Sacramento. There was about 1,000 plus people in this room, and it was like so intimidating and so scary. And all of a sudden, I was the very first one to be done. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'm the first one done. Should I stop? But no, I didn't. I passed the first time. It was the first one out of there, and it was because I was prepared. I got a 95% on every single practice test, and I'll tell you what happened. When I took that test, I knew exactly the questions. I didn't even hesitate. They all came to me just like this. Yes, it took a couple weeks for me, a couple months actually. I'm kind of a slower learner, but I did it. So put in the time, put in the dedication, and that's all it takes to pass your real estate license. It's nothing special. It's nothing, super crazy other than memorizing the questions. But then understand, this is more important than anything else, that once you passed your test, then now it's time to actually find out how to truly be a true real estate agent and how to actually market yourself so you can show up as the local expert so people come to you for business, and we'll talk about that on another episode. Hey there, I have a brand new podcast called Fired Up with Krista Mashore, where I bring my high energy right to your ears. This podcast is available on all your favorite podcast platforms. So do me a favor, go subscribe and leave a review. All this information is free, and I cannot wait to teach you everything I know. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.